This is St. Catharines, Ontario, where the opioid crisis is getting worse and people are dying on the streets.
So I did see someone dead in the Salvation Army. He had a needle in his arm. He had puke all over the place. I went to get him for breakfast. Opened a door, 19-year-old kid, dead.
What's the worst thing that happened to you taking fentanyl?
Oh, I died 15 times in a month.
Fentanyl knocks an elephant out. Now, I don't know how much an elephant weighs. Fentanyl will kill a human being.
I don't want my children to be raised in a community where they are seeing that this is the way our government is treating our people.
There was the ecstasy phase with maybe a death or two, but nothing like this. We're losing thousands of people.
St. Catharines is in the middle of an opioid crisis. Overdoses are up, homelessness is up, and people are dying. Walk through downtown and you'll see tents, needles, and people struggling with addiction. So Simon went out to ask the public, what do they see happening in their city?
St. Catharines is pretty small. It used to GM town, really. GM's gone now, so things are really bad because of that. And we've lost our industry, and they're talking about building more casinos. That's the last thing we need, I think. We don't need that. We need industry. You know what I mean? So in order to do that, I think that our prime minister is going to have to work with Donald Trump and kiss his ass to the point where, he takes the tariffs off and they work together. And maybe we're not going to make as much, but he's the boss.
What do you think about the homeless situation in St. Catharines?
It's really sad. I'm quite new in the area. It wasn't what I expected, but it's really bad. You go to places like the parks, you go to places like the bus stop, and you see homeless people everywhere. So it's not really very good.
Okay,
I think the government should do something about it.
Honestly, I think it's an epidemic at this point. It's a really sad situation, just to see how these people are living and that there's no help being done. It's really sad.
I think a lot of people see something that's unhealthy and they want a change, but they don't know what to do about it.
Since the fentanyl come in the community, what kind of changes?
Oh, it's brutal. Deaths, lots of gunplay, stabbings. But St. Catharines is definitely getting a lot more gunplay lately, from what I've seen.
How dangerous the fentanyl is to the community?
Oh, it's supposedly it's made for rhinos, to take down rhinos. It's super powerful, and if you don't have someone with you, you're dead. Last month, I found a 17-year-old girl around the corner here, and she was out, and I had to perform CPR on her. And then finally, she got, I saved her, and she was in the hospital for a few days. She was just a 17-year-old girl, and I seen her after she got out, and I said, hey, I'm the one that saved your life, eh? I said, you better be careful. She just walked away, so, You know what I mean? She didn't seem to really care and stuff, but she's young. But the thing is, the youngsters got to be careful.
So the public sees a problem. They see homelessness. They see drug use. They see things getting worse. But what about the people actually living this? What's their side of the story?
I am homeless on the streets since I was 14.
So what caused you to be homeless at the age of 14?
The fact is that I was a drug addict because of everything that was going on in my life.
I live in a tent.
You live in a tent?
Yeah.
So what caused you to live in a tent, brother?
Dope.
What kind of dope?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl?
Yeah.
Okay, and how long you been doing fentanyl?
I don't know, 7 years.
I was raped and molested quite a bit in my life, was one of the things. My uncle and family were turning on me because of the drugs turned that even worse. Other than that, I lost my children because apparently I was supposed to turn out like my mother, even though they never gave me a chance.
Have you currently had any drugs or anything at the moment?
I do drugs currently.
What kind of drugs you do?
Jib and down. Down is fentanyl, in a sense, but man-made. And crystal meth is like speed.
Okay, so what's the difference between the...
One is an upper, the other is a downer. One wakes you up, the other takes away your pain and puts you to sleep.
Okay, so you used to got your own place before?
Yeah.
And tell us about why you're losing the place.
Because I had no heat, so I didn't pay my rent. Well, I'm a drug addict and I'm homeless. What more can I say?
What kind of drugs?
Fentanyl.
Okay, how long you been doing fentanyl?
10 years.
What make you take fentanyl for the first time?
Told me it was crystal meth on foil the first time. And it wasn't, it was fentanyl. So I didn't know.
What does it feel like?
It destroys you. Makes you need it, like you depend on it. Without it, you're fucked.
People just get into dope and the dope consumes you, right? It's like the street consumes you.
So how do you get your drugs and how do you survive on the street?
I go to the malls and steal whatever I have to steal, you know what I mean? Do that. Get my check at the end of the month and keep myself going. My ex-wife, she ripped my best friend off and he beat me with 4x4, sprayed me with berry mace.
Say that again, your ex-wife ripped your best friend off?
Yeah.
And then your best friend do what?
Yeah, he took it out of me. Well, why not, right? You know what I mean? She should know better.
How she rip him off?
She stole his dope.
What kind of dope is it?
Down in Crystal. Every time he see me for a month, he beat me. So I got beat like 12, 13 times.
So every time he see you, he give you a beating?
Yeah, that's why I got no teeth and scars all on my face.
So that's why you lick all your teeth out?
Yeah, well, dope, shit like that, but that's why he beat the teeth out of me.
So what do you have to do to pay him back that money?
I already did. I rob and steal and cheat, whatever I have to do.
So you know you say you talk about the housing there, like get people housing. How successful there is of getting homeless for the homeless people?
Very unsuccessful because of the prices of rent. The factor of rent being so low makes it so that you see all the homeless people around here because of it.
So basically what you're saying then, they just make promises then?
Yeah, that's how the government is. Start Me Up tries their best, but the government doesn't work with them. Yeah, the government doesn't seem to care. They seem to just want us dead.
Have you ever been overdosed before?
I have, but only when I was starting out.
When you would have started?
That was like 6 years ago, roughly.
Okay, so tell us a bit more about that. Were the drugs was too strong or what is it?
You can't really tell how strong the drugs are, especially when you're shooting. So I had done too much thinking I had done just enough, and I went and died that way, and then Narcan brought me back.
Why is that being homeless, especially in the winter?
Well, it's just, they don't provide enough shelter for people out here. There isn't enough help. They just want to keep people down. They don't, like my buddy wrote an article about how people are cold and there's no place for anybody to go. And we're not taking care of our own. Our fellow citizens are out here suffering. So, good thing I have places to go. Now, I do have my dad's place to go to, but my dad's not, he's got his own issues he's dealing with. So it's not a good situation for me there, He doesn't really want me around kind of thing. So that's why I haven't really gone there.
Okay, what do you think about the drug situation around there, the fentanyl and
It's horrible, because my girlfriend battles with fentanyl. So
you do fentanyl?
Never.
Are you on any form of drugs?
I smoke weed. That's about it. So, but I know how drugs affect people differently. Now my girlfriend finally admitted she does it to cope, which I already knew. She told me part of the reason why she's doing it to cope. But that's why she does it down. So the fentanyl or whatever it's called.
So worst thing what happened to you being homeless?
I have quite a bit currently and quite a bit in the past that's gone on being homeless. People like to come up and laugh and joke about it and make it look like they're having fun at my expense type thing because of it.
So how you survive and where do you sleep?
Currently in the doorways on St. Paul Street is where I sleep. I survive because I have friends out here.
So how do you make money to support your habit?
Currently, that's something that I cannot disclose.
Okay, fair enough. What advice you got to give other users who try to get help? What advice you got to give them? Should they take it or?
No, get help.
Get help.
If you get a chance to get help, take it.
That's it,
if you don't, you're not going to live long.
What would you like to see change in this city, man?
There should be more housing. They take buildings and tear them down. They could just put people, rebuild the inside and put people in, right? They don't do that.
What's the mayor, the local mayor and the MP do for the community?
As far as I know, fuck all.
So you think you got a breaking system around there?
Yeah.
How broken you think it is?
They fix they fill their pockets, right?
Do you think it's unrepairable?
You should be able to fix it, I don't know.
The drugs are getting deadlier. The crisis is getting worse. And while everyone's debating what to do, people are still dying on these streets. So what's the solution? Nobody knows. But one thing's clear. What we're doing now isn't working.